Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in to this special edition of the American Huddle. I'm Haley Outen alongside Andy Gresh. It's December, bowl games are getting started, and we're going to be bringing you previews of each of these American Athletic Conference matchups all month long. Andy, the first bowl game in the conference, SMU, they're back to a bowl for the first time since 2012, heading to Frisco, Texas for the DXL Frisco Bowl. But big news this week on the SMU campus. Their former head coach, Chad Morris, has taken the job at Arkansas, and Sonny Dykes is going to be leading the charge here in his first weeks as the head coach at SMU.
Haley, what's interesting is that normally you'll have a coach that doesn't want to hang around, or an administration that will tell the coach, no, you're not hanging around since you're leaving. And it's really interesting that Sonny Dykes is now the guy put on the spot to coach this game, because some of the guys on Chad Moore's staff are heading to Arkansas with him. So Sonny Dykes kind of walks in and says to one of the assistants who knows the offense the best, come teach me so that we can figure out in a short amount of time how to come up with a plan of attack against Skip Holt's Louisiana Tech crew.
Well, he inherits a pretty good offensive group right off the bat. They've been led all year at the quarterback position by Ben Hicks, and they have a trio of really impressive receivers: Cortland Sutton, James Prochet, Trey Quinn. I mean, that's a really impressive group. What do you expect to see from the offense against Louisiana Tech?
Well, I expect the wide receivers to do what they've done, Haley, and that is eat all year long. And if you look at some of the numbers between Trey Quinn and Cortland Sutton, we're talking about guys who've each caught 12 touchdowns, who've each gone over 1,000 yards, and Quinn has done it on 100-plus catches. Cortland Sutton has done it around 65 catches, which goes to show the difference between a possession receiver and a receiver who can get down the field and get it into the end zone. And then you have Ben Hicks, the quarterback, almost 3,500 yards. So even though it'll be a little wonky because Chad Morris isn't there, I still think that's where you can say to a quarterback, all right, kid, show me what you got. Maybe put him in a 2-minute situation and let him press on the accelerator and have him call some of the plays. But the NFL scouts are going to be looking at Cortland Sutton. I think he needs to play in this game. I think he needs to get more film to continue to cement himself as a possible first-round pick in the 2018 NFL Draft.
Well, you mentioned Skip Holtz, and this is a game where I think we can expect to see a lot of points, but Skip Holtz is pretty familiar with this conference. He's had stops at quite a few of the institutions in the American or former Conference USA, whatever you want to call it. But who is Louisiana Tech? What can we expect to see from them in this bowl?
Well, look, from Louisiana Tech, they did very well in Conference USA this year. 6-6, 4-4 on a Conference USA league that played up because of FIU and FAU with the infusion of two really good football coaches there. Their sophomore quarterback, Jamar Smith, has thrown for over 2,700 yards, 13 touchdowns. And look, he's a guy who, under Skip Holtz, and what have we seen from Skip Holtz over the years? They want to spread offense, they want to chuck it, but they still do like to run the football. They got the Conference USA co-newcomer of the year. Teddy Veal caught 69 balls for over 800 yards, and they have Jalen Ferguson, who's almost got 30 career sacks. So there are some guys on the field you got to pay attention to if you're SMU. And the one thing the Louisiana Tech obviously has going for them, Haley, is the consistency and the continuity of what they've done all year long. It's going to be easier for La Tech to be able to game plan for SMU than the other way around with some of the changes in the coaching staff.
All right, well, there you have it. There is your preview for the DXL Frisco Bowl kicking off on December 20th at 8 p.m. Eastern on ESPN. Make sure to follow along all month long as we continue to preview these bowl games on Twitter at American_FB. And as always, we're here to answer your questions. So let us know how you're enjoying the bowl season here across the American. Have a good one.